Well, that was an emotional roller coaster. You know, when Clerks 1 came out back in the early 90s, if you told me there was going to be a Clerks 2, let alone a Clerks 3, I'd call you a fucking liar. I mean, the first Clerks, it didn't really warrant a sequel, but, Kevin Smith did his thing, and Clerks 2, it worked. And Clerks 3, it also works. Taking place mostly in the same convenience store where they shot Clerks 1, except this time in color. It's just it's just fun and emotional from beginning to end. You've got Randall, who had a heart attack and almost dying, mirroring Kevin Smith's real heart attack and almost dying, and he feels the need to want to do something with his life. Randall, that is. So he wants to make a movie about his life, which is basically Clerks 1. And one of the absolute funniest parts of this movie is the audition process, where it breaks out cameos galore. Like, they're all over the place. Even Ben Affleck, who doesn't play the characters we've known him to play in the View Askew universe, he just plays a random guy from Boston. And it's funny. It's absolutely hysterical. And add in all these other cameos that I don't really want to say because it kind of ruins the fun. It ruins the surprise. But everybody is hysterical. And speaking of hysterical, one of the people with a role in this movie was Amy Sedaris, who, I don't know, I don't really necessarily want to say it's a cameo because she had a couple of scenes, but it was only in the beginning of the movie. But Amy Sedaris, who I love, she is funny as hell. And during her scenes, they even talk a little bit about The Mandalorian, which she herself has a role in. In terms of roles, one of the, honestly, the most awesome things about Clerks 3 is that, when they start filming Randall's movie, which is basically Clerks 1, they bring in, like, all the old customers and everything, and they're actually the original customers from Clerks 1. They were just random-ass people, and Kevin Smith managed to find them and bring them back for Clerks 3, kind of bringing everything full circle. The original Clerks, Brian O'Halloran, and God damn it, his name is eluding me, the guy that plays Randall. They have taken to these roles so perfectly. Like, they stepped back into them like they've been playing them for years. And I guess they kind of have been playing them for years, because not only Clerks and Clerks 2, but they pop in here and there in the other View Askew universe movies in, like, cameos or small roles, and they're playing Randall and Dante. So I guess they have been sort of playing these characters for years, for the last almost 30 years, but, just in larger parts, they're starring roles here in Clerks 3. It's like they never left. And let's not forget about Jay and Silent Bob, who, let's be honest, they are the heart and soul of the View Askew universe. They're in literally every View Askew universe movie. And Jason Mewes, who I've had the honor of meeting many years ago, he has taken to the role of Jay so perfectly. Like, he is this character. He embodies Jay. And at this point, I don't think anybody could have ever played him other than Jason Mewes. Now, I mentioned when I opened the review that this movie is an emotional roller coaster, and it very much is. Not only does Randall have his heart attack and almost die, there is a character that's already dead, which I didn't really see coming. I didn't think this character would be dead, but it would explain their overall absence from the trailer. Well, we also have a big, huge moment at the end of the movie in the third act that I really didn't see coming, and it didn't really bring me to tears. I didn't cry, but okay, I'm going to be honest. There was like a tear that ran down. I'm going to be completely honest. But it's a big, major moment that you don't really see coming. You don't think it's going to happen. Though, now when you think about it, it is kind of foreshadowed in the beginning after Randall has his heart attack. Now that I've had a kind of a night to think about it, but still, it's incredibly emotional. And if you're a fan of the View Askew universe, you're a fan of these characters, it is going to get to you at least a little bit. At the end of the day, Clerks 3 kind of exceeded my expectations. It is way better than I anticipated it to be. It's funny, downright hysterical at times. It's emotional. It's dramatic. It brings in every emotion you can possibly think of. And Kevin Smith really brought his A game for this ending of the Jersey trilogy. Not that Smith doesn't bring his A game for everything he does, but just something about Clerks 3 is special. I'm going to give Clerks 3 an A.
Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.